Hey there, and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Man United star to hold talks with the club to clarify his future. Manchester United star Marcus Rashford will reportedly meet the club's new minority co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his team to discuss his future. The Red Devils star has been linked in the media with a move away from Old Trafford. After a disappointing season, the England international has been criticised for his performances on and off the pitch. Rashford has failed to match his brilliant last season when he scored 30 goals in all competitions for the Premier League club. With only 8 goals so far this season, the attacker has been linked with an exit. The Telegraph reported that Man United are ready for a major overhaul of the squad, with most of the players being made available for sale. However, according to The Sun, the Red Devils want to keep the attacker at the club. Ratcliffe wants to meet Rashford and find out why the player has struggled so much this season. The negotiations will be led by Sir Dave Brailsford on behalf of the club, who will meet Rashford and his representatives and find out if there is any issue between him and manager Erik ten Hag. The Sun also reported that Rashford will resist any attempt from the club to cash in on him. The player has a contract at the club that runs until 2028, and he is willing to prove himself at his boyhood club. Rashford is reportedly valued at £80 million and has drawn interest from Paris Saint-Germain in the past, despite his decline in performance. As per the report, his off-field actions, which included partying in Belfast and skipping the FA Cup match at Newport in January, are to blame for his weak relationship with Ten Hag. Rashford has shown he can still be a key player for the Red Devils, and selling him when Man United have no experienced attacker in the squad would not be a wise move. With the club relying on inexperienced players like Alejandro Garnacho and Rasmus Højlund, Rashford provides them balance and experience. Man United told to cash in on £60 million star. Manchester United should cash in on Bruno Fernandes. That is the view of former Aston Villa and Liverpool attacker Stan Collymore, who believes the Red Devils should look to part ways with the Portugal international, despite him being arguably their best player this season. Although United have endured a torrid season by their standards, with just an FA Cup for grabs as they prepare for the final later this month against better rivals Manchester City, Fernandes, 29, has had a solid campaign, scoring 15 goals and providing 11 assists. It doesn't bear thinking where United would be this season without their captain. However, despite the 29-year-old's impact and influence, Collymore thinks the Red Devils should offload their number 18 because of his down tools when the going gets tough attitude. He said, "Very good player, yes. Captain material? Absolutely not. The fact that he hinted earlier this week that he could be up for a move away tells me that he doesn't have the stomach for the fight, doesn't believe in the future project, and wants a bit of the easy life. Something you just don't ever get at United. For me, along with Paul Pogba, Harry Maguire and Anthony, he will be a poster boy for the era at United where promise was abundant but excuses and not delivering were the reality. Sell and move on." Fernandes, who has up to 3 years left on his contract, is valued at £60 million and, according to Spotrac, earns £240,000 per week. Therefore, finding a potential buyer will be easier said than done. Do you agree with Collymore though? Should Man United sell or keep Fernandes? Let us know in the comments. Two European giants planning to move for Man United star Mason Greenwood. Atletico Madrid and Juventus are planning moves for Man United star Mason Greenwood this summer, as the winger is expected to leave Old Trafford. The 22-year-old has 1 year remaining on his contract in Manchester, and given the footballer's controversial recent past, United plan to part ways with the Englishman ahead of the 24-25 campaign. The money received from the sale of Greenwood will be used to fund transfers at Man United this summer, and sources have told Cout Offside that Atletico Madrid and Juventus are interested in the winger. Atletico have been watching Greenwood during his loan spell in La Liga with Getafe, and the Madrid-based club have been impressed by his performances. However, they are not willing to pay the 30 million euros price tag Man United have placed on the player. As for Juventus, the Serie A giants are looking to sign a winger during the summer transfer window, and Greenwood is on their list of targets. The Italian outfit are ready to make an opening bid of around 15 to 17 million euros, but it remains to be seen if they officially submit it. Greenwood is currently enjoying an impressive loan spell in Spain with Getafe, and it is his performances in La Liga that has drawn attention his way. The 22-year-old has produced 10 goals and 6 assists across 31 games, reminding the football world of his talent. Man United will look to sell several of their squad over the summer months, and the sale of Greenwood could be tricky given his controversial past. The footballer was arrested in January 2022 on suspicion of rape, sexual assault, making threats to kill, and assault. The charges against the Man United star were dropped in early 2023, but no English club will go near the winger as a result. Interest needed to come from abroad, and it looks like Atletico Madrid and Juventus could be potential buyers. Manchester United risk losing Shola Shortiri on a free transfer this summer. Manchester United risk of losing Shola Shortiri on a free transfer this summer. The 20-year-old's contract at the club expires at the end of the season, and he is yet to agree to a new deal. The Manchester Evening News claimed the Red Devils remain hopeful an agreement can be reached over a new contract. However, the forward hasn't made a single appearance for the senior team this season, making it difficult for the club to convince him to extend his stay. Shortiri signed his first professional contract in February 2021. He made his competitive debut a month later in a Premier League game against Newcastle United when he was only 17. Shortiri earned the distinction of being the youngest player to represent Man United in European competition. He was sent on loan to League One club Bolton Wanderers for the second half of the 22-23 season, where he scored 2 goals in 16 appearances. Despite interest from championship clubs and abroad, another loan move didn't materialize last summer. Shortiri wanted to leave in the January transfer window, and talks opened over a new deal, but the two parties failed to reach an agreement. Erik ten Hag is being discussed by Bayern Munich as Thomas Tuchel's potential replacement. Bundesliga heavyweights Bayern Munich are discussing the possibility of appointing Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag this summer, according to Sport Bild journalist Christian Falk. The Germans will part ways with Thomas Tuchel at the end of the campaign and are looking for a credible successor, with the Red Devils boss emerging as a potential replacement for him. Ten Hag is under fire at Man United following an underwhelming campaign, and his future at the Old Trafford club is far from certain. The Dutchman has admirers at Bayern despite his struggles at one of the biggest clubs on the planet, with his brilliant work at Ajax still speaking for him from the look of things. Man United are also being constantly linked with several managerial targets, with the outgoing Bayern boss one of them. The former Chelsea manager is interested in becoming Man United's next boss, but he is not keen on talking with their representatives until after the second leg of their Champions League semi-final fixture against Real Madrid next week. Bayern are one of the biggest clubs in the world with 33 Bundesliga titles and 6 Champions League trophies to their name, and Ten Hag will not hesitate to join them if they come calling. However, replacing him with Tuchel may not be advisable due to several factors. The German could guide Bayern to the title this term after narrowly winning it last season, ending their domestic dominance, which produced 11 consecutive titles. The Red Devils board are unlikely to get along with him due to his divisiveness and style of man management. Tuchel won the Champions League with Chelsea and could end this season with another European title with Bayern. However, the manner of his exit at the Stamford Bridge club speaks volumes, and Man United would be wise to avoid hiring him. Man United plot bargain swoop for a 29-year-old midfielder who earns €7 million a season. Manchester United remain interested in signing the French international midfielder Adrien Rabiot at the end of the season. The 29-year-old midfielder will be a free agent in the summer, and he is yet to agree on a contract extension with Italian club Juventus. It seems that he could be on the move in the coming weeks, and Manchester United are hoping to secure his services on a free transfer, as per Vigaches. It's no secret that Manchester United need more quality in the middle of the park, and the 29-year-old could be a superb addition for them. Rabiot is at the peak of his powers, and he could make an immediate impact in the Premier League. He has the physical and technical attributes to adjust to English football and establish himself as a key player for Manchester United. The midfielder has proven himself with Paris Saint-Germain in the French League and Juventus in the Italian League. He could be tempted to try out a new challenge at this stage of his career. A move to the Premier League could be an exciting opportunity for him. Manchester United need to sign a midfielder who can control the tempo of the game and recycle possession for them. They should look to invest in a quality defensive midfielder as well. Rabiot could prove to be a major upgrade on players like Scott McTominay and Soufiane Amrabat next season. Signing someone of his quality on a free transfer would be a tremendous bargain as well. Manchester United waiting for events could pounce on opportunity to sign Frankie de Jong. Manchester United are keeping tabs on Barcelona midfielder Frankie de Jong and could pounce on an opportunity to sign him this summer, according to Sport. The Red Devils have held a long-term interest in the Dutchman. They were determined to sign him in the summer of 2022 after the arrival of manager Erik ten Hag. A deal worth €85 million was agreed with the Blaugrana for his signature, but the midfielder made it clear that did not want to part ways with the Catalan giants. Sport now claimed that there are no non-transferable players in the squad, and de Jong needs to commit to a new contract with a pay cut to continue at the club. The Dutchman, on the other hand, appears to be eyeing a pay rise. He is currently on a medium-level salary. He wants to continue despite his deal expiring in June 2026. United are currently waiting for events and could pounce on the opportunity to sign him. Paris Saint-Germain are also mentioned as suitors for the former Ajax man. Ten Hag was eager to reunite with de Jong 2 years ago, but the midfielder had no desire to leave Barcelona. He refused to negotiate personal terms over a transfer. In our review, we could see a similar situation this time around. The 26-year-old has not changed his stance, and he appears determined to stay put with the Blaugrana. Even if he becomes available in the transfer market, United may struggle to afford his services. Barcelona were eyeing €85 million for him 2 years ago, and it has been reported that they could demand €100 million based on the huge outlay on midfielders in recent years. With no Champions League football and financial constraints, United are unlikely to pay such a fee. His wages are also another huge stumbling block for United. He currently earns a staggering €475,000 per week and will want a pay rise to consider a move to Old Trafford. As we wrap up today's Manchester United news, remember to stay tuned for daily updates right here on the channel. Don't miss out on the latest updates, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like if you found this information valuable. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace out.